On the news tonight, 10 billion debts. FCTA begins seal-up of office premises. Fish production in the Federal Capital Territory, 60 farmers to benefit. And FCT Emergency Management Agency FEMA embarks on annual routine assessment. A very good evening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us on 98 Channel 5 News at 7. I am Miriam Amadi. A visit to some offices in the Federal Capital Territory indicates that residents have fully resumed work after Easter holiday. Aisha Obale reports.
After the Easter holidays, which was observed on Friday and yesterday, Monday, today being Tuesday, public servants are supposed to resume office. And we're here at the Federal Secretariat. And from what we observed, we can only see few vehicular and human movement along the Federal Secretariat, which used to be very busy on a normal day. And only few civil servants are seen going into the Federal Secretariat to resume work. But from the few people we interviewed, they said they expect Nigeria to be great and also appeal to Nigerians to employ the right attitude to work.
God intervene in whatever is our challenges in the country and give us solution, the best solution, and give us the best in the future, particularly the expected election period that is coming. May God give us the best.
Then encourage ourselves to make Nigeria better.
Okay, but what of change? What of the right attitude? Do you think
the right attitude is about coming to work early, doing your job very well, and then be committed.
Yes, the holiday affects us because in a normal day, passengers they used to come out, but today now, we know see passenger plenty that like before. So now even the bus must have no pool.
From the Federal Secretariat, Aisha Obale, NTA News.
As a result of the heavy downpour, FCT Emergency Management Agency embarked on its annual routine assessment to Galadimawa roundabout, Dangazama, Dogo-Gada in Lokogoma and Apo, Chidema Anson Agomo brings us details.
The aftermath of the downpour that lasted for hours and accompanied by wind wreaked havoc in some parts of the city center. Some residents were trapped in traffic gridlock. 2 lives were saved by FCT FEMA local divers. Director General, FCT Emergency Management Agency, Idris Abbas, urged residents to ensure proper channelization and avoid blocking the drains.
I would like to reiterate the commitment of the FCT administration in ensuring the safety of lives and property of the residents of the FCT. We have been saying time without number that people should try as much as possible to respect the master plan of the FCT, as well as the building codes, as well as environmental precautions.
FCT FEMA response, we are prompt, effective and efficient, embark on their regular routine assessment and visited the flood-prone areas.
They called us last night to inform us about the flash flooding that occurred after the rains, which overflowed from Apo axis into Dogongada River. And 3 people narrowly escaped. And that was because the local divers we have stationed at this axis were on standby.
Around 5 p.m. we discover the river now blocked the whole route. So we now came out, discovering a bike with 2 guys on top in the midst of the water.
Yes, the rain was very heavy and the flood covered the whole road.
They also warned those building on flood-prone areas to desist. Chidima Ansin Agomo, NTA News.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration in the wee hours of Tuesday sealed up office premises of the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Federal Character Commission Merit House, Maitama, and Morgue Plaza in Area 10 for waste management amounting to 10 billion naira waste owed the Abuja Environmental Protection Board. Onoze Yakubo reports.
The Abuja Environmental Protection Board, in line with its statutory responsibilities, has been providing waste management and other environmental services within the Federal Capital City. AEPB Director Osila Mabraimo explained that the huge amount of money is owed the board by some defaulting government agencies and private organizations, hence the clampdown after obtaining court order. He gave the breakdown of the debts owed the board as follows.
Plazas are owing. Morgue Plaza, for example, around the UTC is owing close to 100 million. We've tried to negotiate these bills. Commerce Plaza also. There's a plaza around Zone 5, very big plaza, owing tens of millions of naira, and we keep on providing services. If you go to Morgue Plaza, for example, around UTC, you see the quantity of waste being generated per day. We remove this waste. This load is getting too heavy for government to shoulder without getting revenue.
The Senior Special Assistant on Monitoring, Inspection and Enforcement to the FCT Minister, Iharu Atta, who led the enforcement team, disclosed that the operation is in line with the FCT Minister directive to recover the waste management debts owed the board over the years.
We needed enough funds to actually build infrastructure, enough funds to actually run the city, and enough funds to keep Abuja running, actually address the infrastructural gap here. And the FCTA decided that there is the need for us to go after all government agencies, ministries, departments and agencies, and private individuals, because we cannot wait to see government money, people not paying for services rendered.
Other defaulters are, however, advised to pay off their debts to avoid the sledgehammer of the FCT ministerial tax team, as they vow to sustain the exercise until all the debt owed the board is paid.
Court said they should pay, they not agree pay. Now court say, okay, close and fetch.
Onoze
Now we can close and
NTA News.
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. With a new and improved taste. It's delicious and refreshing. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You need to try it first.
So yeah, the daddy. So yeah, the cow.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
In an effort to boost fish production in the Federal Capital Territory, 60 farmers have been selected to benefit from the assorted fishery input to boost fish farming in the territory. Secretary FCT Agriculture and Rural Development Secretariat Abubakar Ibrahim disclosed this at the flag-off of the sensitization workshop on diversification of the FCT agriculture. Ifeanyi Izumba reports.
Thank you. The Secretary, FCT Agriculture and Rural Development Secretariat Abubakar Ibrahim said the support will help beneficiaries to start fish production in their various communities. He says that the Secretariat, through the Department of Fisheries, will deploy its technical expertise to follow up the progress of the participants so that the objectives of the initiative is achieved.
While we acknowledge the hard work and resilience of our fish farmers in placing Nigerians among the most leading fish production countries in the world, it is imperative that they begin to expand their activities to accommodate other fish varieties, which will grant them greater patronage and more income.
To God Almighty Allah to give you the courage to observe and continue to reserve the knowledge acquired from this sensitization.
Director, Department of Fisheries and Aquaculture, Ifomo Okeke, revealed that the fisheries subsector contributes to both the FCT and national economy via employment and income generation.
The main policy thrust of the FCT administration is to attain self-sufficiency in fish production, to meet local demand and to make provision for other states and international communities.
The Director of Fisheries also made known that more than 10 million Nigerians are actively engaged in primary and secondary fisheries operations. The beneficiaries have been drawn from the 6 area councils in the FCT. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Izuma, NT News.
The reward for hard work is more work. This is the situation the outgoing chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, Amak Abdullahi Candido, finds himself, as the people of Amak Buhari believe he will be a good representative. After much appeal, Candido finally submits to the request of his people as he declares his intention before families, friends and well-wishers to contest the upcoming 2023 House of Representatives seat as member representing Amak Buhari at the Green Chamber of the National Assembly.
I am not in this race to confront anybody. I am only a partaker in the game.
While declaring his intention to his people, Candido promised never to disappoint, as he will ensure more dividends of democracy get to the people of Amak Buhari constituency. In the holy month of Ramadan, brings joy and happiness on the faces. This came to the light when the Almajiri in Dawaki, a suburb of the Federal Capital Territory under Buhari Area Council, received a show of love. Hawagimba reports that food and toiletries were given to them.
It is the month in which a believer's sustenance is increased. According to the Holy Book, whoever gives food to a fasting person to break his fast shall have his sins forgiven and be saved from hellfire. He shall also have the same reward as the fasting person, without his reward being diminished at all. It will interest you to know that giving to orphans, the less privileged, the Almajiris in the society, as well as persons with disability in the holy month of Ramadan earns both the giver and the receiver a befitting reward from Allah. Yours truly took a drive to Dawaki, a suburb in Buhari Area Council, to see how most of these children cope in the month of Ramadan. Approaching a small Islamic school, we caught up with a woman whose love for the Almajiris knows no bound, as she feeds them as well as gives toiletries.
It's not enough and I can't do it alone. And then I'm trying to encourage a lot of people to be doing what I am doing. This is a very good way of discouraging them from begging.
From the point of view, the 5 pillars of Islam, one of it is zakat. That is, you get from the rich and then you give it to the poor ones, so that things can be a bit evenly distributed.
Some of the orphans who are benefiting from the kind gesture in the holy month of Ramadan have this to say.
I'm feeling so happy, alhamdulillah. Raja Charity Foundation take us to this place to enjoy ourselves. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Muna godiya matuƙa. Allah ya ƙara mata ƙarfin imani.
As it has been said that this act of kindness gives room for such a person to earn endless rewards. Why not be part of those who will earn endless reward and mercy? Hawagimba, NTA News.
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. With a new and improved taste. It's delicious and refreshing. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You need to try it first.
With red and black. Just a moment. The refrigerator. Hello? Sunday! Sunday!
Yes, my guy.
Come. 1,000 naira. Buy me Airtel recharge card. You heard what I said? 1,000 naira. Okay. The rechargeable of this, no problem. We have it. What color? Thank you. Okay. Hey! Sunday don't finish me. I say 1,000 naira recharge card. You carry 8,000 naira of my money, go load them. Because money there your hand, Abi.
Oga, no. As I load the 1,000 naira, I use Airtel over Jara, turn them to 8,000 naira, just like that.
Ta! Onye over Jara.
Get 8 times the value of any recharge, plus double data and 1,000 naira activation bonus when you buy a new SIM.
Sunday, go buy us food. And make sure I say they put over Jara for you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
In our sports, newly appointed home-based Super Eagles coach Salisu Yusuf and other Nigerians, professional football league members, try to help address the issue of neglected home-based players as a new track queen Favor Philip breaks a national collegiate athletic record. Details with Wayne Dogo.
Former Super Eagles coach Christian Chukwu believes that the appointment of coach Salisu Yusuf and other Nigerian professional football league managers to oversee the Chan Super Eagles will help address the neglect of the home-based players by senior national team coaches. Chukwu, who said the invitation of 30 to 40 overseas-based players for Super Eagles games is an anomaly and that the practice has contributed to the poor state of the country's football. He emphasized that there needs to be more presence of domestic players in the Super Eagles and that the new foreign coach, when appointed, should seek the assistance of domestic coaches to help him function well in his duties. Meanwhile, Manchester United star Cristiano Ronaldo has announced on social media that one of his twins has died. The Premier League star was expecting twins with his partner Georgina Rodriguez but lost the son while the daughter survived. In an emotional statement, he said, "The birth of the girl gives them strength to live in the moment with some hope and happiness." To NTA News.
That's the news in English. Stay safe, and translation is next.
Wizokwa wena iwo abeda zaza ishanda jezuma onewa ko bagnai baza abeda wachige mbeje bedo konejin osa wabu osi weki apadu sapa onkonejin kwa ga majin asamba ne kwa bwa yiche nanu akinzinde chidima amsa agomo wangage ba ye kulo ba ngage she agma la ya ko ji nanu akinzinde ba ye kulo galadimawa azoko ngadiba damangaza dogon gada nko lonu loko goma badanu apoi aba nunu ajin kwa kwaje asanu ngma jiche nwa nanu akinzinde gnabi sepenya Idris Abbas wa ngage abu dokosin ko ednaji nu kuninu atejin api mpe nu afyon atejin ayan ya fi injesun nu anu afyon na baige akinzinde bado nko atutun jinbai kwa nu ko bagbatu a gwamnati a tunan shi ba ho gugunya tunu otabo na ba ce shi a ba kuyanya ta bayin bayin oneze yakubu wagage badagun yakoyin nla gwamnati a tunan shi ba ya gugbaye a tunan shi ba gwamnati ya apiya baye ko ne shi kwa na tutun gwamnati ya in sapai ko ne shi kwa ka abewe mmwa ga sapa in ko jinlo in mai tama no abwaza bai mba jinlo kpaje ngun awen akubagu ntigana ba belanu aza mba ntashilo nko lo billion ngun awen aya jinde no ntigana gbaza beda wachige asanu ngun tu na ta chukwa nkota jin kwa kun na bai ge ofwa abiania ba lo na bi ba chi ba mwa pata nanu ekin zina ifan ozumba wangage ala afani tnu abianya lo shi tnai na bage gwamnati kwa gaba majin sapa fanu yanye piabo yakai sapa ya nje ofaya nun ayo Abubakar Ibrahim wone dade nsai nwobe jin we ga egbe egbe eche guguya nyawuya ne aya ga afani ye pia awekan ya encheyin won gange abia fani ye bayin azamba ye pe lele mba baba jin ba juba la ba na bai ba ga ba wekan ya na bai ge ebena jin azanshi agwakoshi amaje abo ba wole lainu saisu.
Jama'a masu kallo da sauraron mu assalamu alaikum barkanmu da sharuwa a takaice kamar yadda aka saba ga fasarar wasu daga cikin labaran yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Bayan sanar da cewa za ta rufe wasu ma'aikatu saboda bashin da suka rike mata na kwashe shara kimanin naira biliyan 10, wakilinmu Sha'aibu na zai Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa da safiyar yau Talata hukumar birnin tarayya ta fara rufe harabar ofishin ma'aikatar ayyuka da gidaje, hukumar daidaita daukar aiki ta ƙasa, rukunin shagunan mog da ke unguwar area 10 da hukumar da ke bada lambar karramawa ta ƙasa da sauran ma'aikatu a sanadiyar rikewa hukumar da ke tsabtace muhallin Abuja bashin kuɗi naira biliyan 10. A ƙoƙarin da take na bunƙasa kiwon kifi a nan birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja, sakatariyar noma da raya karkara ta zaɓi manoman kifi 60 wanda za ta ba su tallafin fara kiwon kifi a nan birnin Abuja. Wakilayar mai Ifayin Ezumba ta rawaito mana cewa sakataren hukumar Abubakar Ibrahim shine ya sanar da haka a lokacin kaddamar da taron karawa juna ilimi akan yadda za a gudanar da harkokin kiwon kifi a nan birnin Abuja. A sanadiyar ruwan sama da ake ci gaba da malalawa a nan birnin Abuja wanda sautari ke zuwa da jarrabawa kala-kala, wakilarmu Chidinma Anson a Goma ta kawo mana rahoto cewa hukumar kai agajin gaggawa ta ƙasa FEMA, kamar yadda ta saba yi a kowace shekara, ta fara hidimar yawon wayar da kan 'yan ƙasa akan yadda za su magance matsalolin ambaliyar ruwan sama a shataletalen Galadimawa da Magaza, Dogon Gada, Lokogoma da Apo. Shugaban hukumar na ƙasa Idris Abbas ya buƙaci 'yan ƙasa da su kiyayi toshe magudanan ruwa da yin gine-gine a hanyoyin ruwa da guraren da ambaliyar ke faruwa a kowace shekara. To a yakashin abin da ya sauka kenan, Allah ya karɓi ibadunmu sai da safonku.
ọzọ n'oge akụkọ ụwa bụ m Chisom Soni nwoke afọ ji nke abalị a ka anyị gaa n'iru n'ihi oke mmiri ozuzo na-eme n'obodo a bụ FCT. ụlọọrụ obodo na-ahụ maka ọrụ gbatagbata amalitela ọrụ nleta kwa afọ iji mara ka o si eme n'ebe ọgba gburugburu ụgbọala dị na Galadima, Damagaza, Donga, Gada dị na Dokokoma nakwa Apo. Chidinma si na-agọ mmụọ n'akụkọ akwụ na onye isi nke ụlọọrụ obodo na-ahụ maka ọrụ gbatagbata Idris Abbas kpọkụrụ ndị bi n'obodo a ka ha na-arụ okporo mmiri n'ụzọ dị mma ma gbara iwere ihe ruru unyi na-awụnye n'okporo mmiri ọsọ nakwa ịkwụsị ịrụ ihe ọrụrụ n'okporo mmiri ndị a iji kwụsị ọghọm ndị a. Ọchịchị obodo a bụ FCT n'ụbọchị taa kpọchiri ogige ụlọ ọrụ ukwu ala anyị na-ahụ maka ọrụ na ụlọ obibi nke na-ahụ maka inye ọrụ n'ala anyị gara n'ụzọ o kwesịrị, bụ nke akpọrọ n'okwu nke FCC nakwa nke na-ahụ maka inye ihe nrita n'ụlọ azụmahịa kpọrọ mọgụ nọ n'Area 10 maka ụgwọ ikpopụ ihe ruru ijeri naira 10, bụ nke ụlọ ọrụ ọchịchị ala anyị na-ahụ maka mkpopu na ngwọcha mere ha. Ọnọzi Yakubu ghọtara anyị akọ na onye isi nke ụlọ ọrụ ngwọcha na mkpocha Osenima Ibrahim kwuru na ihe ha banyere na mkpochi nke ụlọ ọrụ ndị a dịka ha natachara akwụkwọ ike site n'ụlọ ikpe na ma ime mkpochi ụlọ ọrụ ndị a na ahịa ndị a, ma dụọ ndị ji ụlọ ọrụ ụgwọ ọrụ ka ha kwụọ ụgwọ ha ji iji gbanahụ nke a. Na mbọ nke ọchịchị obodo a bụ FCT iji kwalite ọrụ ịzụ azụ n'obodo a, ahọpụtala ndị ọrụ ịzụ azụ dị 60 bụ ndị ga-erite uru n'inyefe ihe ndị eji azụ maka inyere ha aka n'ọrụ. Ifeanyị Ezumba batara anya akọ na ọ bụ onye odeakwụkwọ ngalaba ọrụ obodo na-ahụ maka ọrụ ubi na mmeghe ime obodo Abubakar Ibrahim mere ka nke a pụta ihe na mmeghe nke ọzụzụ nzukọ ọzụzụ na mmeghe ohere maka ọkụ mmiri n'obodo a, ebe onye ntụziaka nke ngalaba na-ahụ maka ọrụ ịzụ azụ Ifeọma Okeke kwuo na mmadụ 60 ndị a site n'ọchịchị ime obodo 6 enwere n'obodo a. Imeela maka ịnọnyere m na nke abalị a. Kaibọnụji.
Ẹ̀kálẹ́ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ́yìn láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì Karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Látàrí òjò tó rọ̀ nílùú Àbújá lọ́jọ́ tàná, àjọ tó ń ṣètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pàjáwìrì FEMA ẹ̀ka tìlú Àbújá ti ṣe ìrìnkèrindò àárín ìlú dé ibi òbírípo Galadimawa, Damangasa, Dogongada tó fi dé agbègbè Lokogoma àti ìletò Àpó. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Chidinma Ansu Agọmọ ṣàlàyé wípé ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ FEMA ìyẹn Idris Abbas rọ gbogbo aráàlú láti rí dájú wípé wọn ò fi ìdọ̀tí dí ojú ọ̀nà àgbàrá bó ti wù kó rí. Ó fi kún wípé kí wọ́n dẹ́kun láti má kọ́lé sí etí odò. Ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣàkóso ìlú Àbújá FCTA ní kùtù àì ọjọ́ Ṣẹ́gun ṣe àtìpa ilé-iṣẹ́ ìjọba tó ń ṣètò iṣẹ́ òde àti ilégbèé, ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣètò àwọn ènìyàn gbòógì nílùú, gbọ̀ngàn Merit House àti ilé ìṣòwò Mog tó wà ní ẹkùn kẹwàá ní Gàríkì, Àbújá. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Ọ̀nàzè Yakub jábọ̀ wípé àtìpa yìí wáyé látàrí gbèsè tó tó bílíọ̀nù 10 náírà tí àwọn iléeṣẹ́ yìí jẹ àjọ tó ń ṣètò gbàlúmọ́ nílùú Àbújá ìyẹn AEPB. Nínú akitiyan rẹ̀ láti rí dájú pé iṣẹ́ ìpèsè ẹja àti ìṣòwò rẹ̀ gbùrẹ̀gẹ̀jigẹ̀ nílùú Àbújá, ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣàkóso ìlú Àbújá FCTA ti ṣa àwọn àgbẹ̀ tó tó 60 láti jàǹfààní onírúurú iṣẹ́ àti òwò ẹja ṣíṣe nílẹ̀ yìí. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Ifeanyi Ezumba ṣàlàyé pé ọ̀gá àgbà ilé-iṣẹ́ ohun ọ̀gbìn àti ìdàgbàsókè rẹ̀ Abubakar Ibrahim ló sọ̀rọ̀ yìí di mímọ̀ níbi ayẹyẹ ṣíṣí aṣọ lójú eégún ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò àti ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ látàrí ìdàgbàsókè iṣẹ́ ẹja ṣíṣe àti òwò rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí. Tó ròyìn ọ̀hún kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Èmú ló ní kọ́ńbó àgbọ̀n ṣàlẹ̀ lóní họ́wùhọ́wù èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o. Ẹjẹ́ àṣẹ kó dára ọkọ̀ kọ́lá òjì o ká sùn láyọ̀.